President Tinubu seeks Senate approval of 1.481 trillion naira Rivers State budget. Plus, the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations installs Governor Umoino as patron. Hello there, good morning and welcome to NTA Uyo News of this hour. My name is Okun Ndem. Thanks for joining us. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times, Channel 103, as well as our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. And now to the news. President Tinubu has communicated to Senate seeking consideration and approval of 1.481 trillion naira budget of 2025 for Rivers State. In the letter read by President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, the President noted that the request is in line with constitutional provisions, as Rivers State is being administered by a sole administrator under the emergency rule, and National Assembly takes the role of oversight. The budget prioritizes health, education, infrastructure development, and
of the State Assembly. It's expected that the National Assembly acts on that behalf. Hence, the request for the approval of the Senate for the Rivers State Government 2025 Appropriation Bill. The Appropriation Bill for the year 2025 is in the total sum of 1,481 billion, wherein the sum of 324 billion is for infrastructure, both ongoing and new projects, while the sum of 166 billion is for the health sector, including 5 billion for free drugs for treatment of malaria and other common ailments.
The request has been referred to the Senate Ad Hoc Committee oversighting emergency rule in Rivers for further legislative action. Moving on, Governor Umoino says his administration will continue to execute projects without borrowing from any financial institution. The governor gave the assurance at the annual general meeting of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations holding in Uyo. Government House correspondent Clement Barikwi has details.
The patron of the institute serves as a guiding light of NIPR in promoting our code of ethics.
A proclamation that paved way for the installation of Governor Umoino as patron of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations. The president of NIPR, Dr. Ike Neliaku, performed the installation ceremony, flanked by other national officials.
Hereby invest you as patron of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations based on NIPR Act, Cap N114. Laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Governor Umoino, while addressing the gathering, appreciates NIPR for the honor, promising to uphold the rules governing his office as patron. On the achievement of his administration within 2 years, the governor said the state government will continue to embark on life-touching projects without borrowing from any financial institution.
Going through tough times, there's no doubt about it. But I keep saying that this president didn't create this. It's a combination of all of us put together. I like the bold steps he's taking. It might look tough, and it is tough. But you see, some of these decisions have started yielding results.
The week-long conference will climax with the election of national officers for the NIPR. Clement Barikwi, NTA News.
Thank you, Clement. The news continues shortly after this time out. Please stay.
Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Get ready for the third edition of NTA Uyo Virtual Children's Paper Presentation.
Hello, my name is Baptist Ama, the CEO and the face behind Baptist Ama Foundation. How the life at the NTA Arena Uyo on May 27, 2025. Cooking and expanding our impact of touching lives, the parts of the Children's Day celebration. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of those who truly matter. Join us.
Category A, bridging gender gaps in career and leadership. Category B, the impact of teenage mentorship by parents and teachers. Shortlisted candidates will be invited for virtual presentation via Zoom. Date, Friday, May 23, 2025. Time 2 p.m. prompt. First prize 100,000 naira. Second prize 70,000 naira. Third prize 50,000 naira plus many consolation prizes. For enquiries, please call Ekaite on 0803 882 7840. Our children, teach them well and let them lead.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, off a back road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class blue sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Welcome back, and now to the rest of the news. The Sector Commander Federal Road Safety Corps, Edward Ojiet, is calling on road users, especially motorists, to apply caution while driving to avoid road crashes. He gave the advice while carrying out remedial works at the failed portion of Atiku Abubakar Road by Itam flyover. John Paul Alumona reports.
The Federal Road Safety Corps was established by Decree 45 of 1988 with the sole mandate of reducing road crashes and promoting safety on the Nigerian roads. They also carry out enlightenment, enforcement, and safety education on the roads. Beyond this, the sector commander of the Corps in Akwa Ibom State, Edward Ojiet, has led his men with the assistance of Base Engineering and Mitchell Limited to repair the failed portion of Atiku Abubakar Road close to town flyover. The sector commander says the repair became necessary following the accident caused by the pothole on the busy road, assuring residents that his command will continue to do all within their powers to minimize road crashes in Akwa Ibom State.
This portion you see now, as there's a pothole it is so deep to the road to the extent that every vehicle that comes here must slow down, creating a lot of traffic gridlock on this axis. I mentioned that back axis that leads to Itu, Calabar. If all those remedial works they have done, there's a result of our effort. We approach the companies, some of the companies like this gentleman has done, they help us so that the roads will be free for Nigeria, for citizens to use, to apply.
The project coordinator of the construction company, Zedia Otit, says the remedial works will sustain free flow of traffic until they find permanent solution to the pothole.
As he said, a very immediate and very urgent remedial job which needs to be done. It's even a road we all ply. I myself ply it, and I know how it's very difficult to use this road, especially for the smaller cars. So we were very, very happy to come to the aid of the state and the road safety, who are very close, our neighbors more or less. So
FRSC says it is collaborating with the Akwa Ibom State government to ensure accident-free roads in the state. In Uyo, John Paul Alumona, NTA News.
To health now. Health experts have continued to emphasize the importance of routine medical checkups as a preventive measure against unforeseen health complications. Glory Ukwa, who spoke with some medical experts, came back with this report.
Following increasing cases of death as a result of untreated and mistreated illness, Medical experts are emphasizing the need for regular health checks as vital to early detection of hidden illness to allow for timely treatment and better chances of recovery. Even though some people may appear physically fit and energetic, health practitioners warn that looking healthy on the outside does not always translate to being healthy on the inside.
Sometimes one might look healthy, but then you don't know, despite your healthiness, that something is wrong with you internally. You might be looking healthy physically, but what happens to the internal organ? So there's need for us to be regularly checking our health status to know our internal organ if they are functioning well or not.
They also express concerns over rising cases of self-medication, especially with unverified herbal remedies, warning that such practice is detrimental to people's well-being. They emphasized that staying informed about one's health status is key to living a longer and healthier life.
It is very, very, very important for you to have a routine checkup. If you cannot go to a private facility, you can walk into any of the government institutions, run a full health checkup. That will enable you to know your health status. If you have value for yourself, for your health, if you're having any ailment, if you're having any disease, it's very, very important for you to know that.
The public are advised to adopt proactive approach to their health through regular exercises and medical checkups to avoid health complications in the future. Glory Ukwa, NTA News.
We'll take yet another commercial. The news continues after this time out. Please stay.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Baji Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Get ready for the 3rd edition of NTA Uyo Virtual Children's Paper Presentation.
Hello, my name is Baptist Ama, the CEO and the face behind Baptist Ama Foundation. I'll be live at the NTA Arena Uyo on May 27, 2025. Cooking and expanding our impact of touching lives, the parts of the Children's Day celebration. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of those who truly matter. Join us.
Category A, Bridging Gender Gaps in Career and Leadership. Category B, the impact of teenage mentorship by parents and teachers. Shortlisted candidates will be invited for virtual presentation via Zoom. Date, Friday, May 23, 2025. Time 2 p.m. prompt. First prize 100,000 naira. Second prize 70,000 naira. Third prize 50,000 naira plus many consolation prizes. For enquiries, please call Ekaite on 0803-882-7840. Our children, teach them well and let them lead.
Welcome back. Glad to know you're still there. Show me a society devoid of social vices and all forms of criminalities, and I will show you a society with educated, skilled, and empowered boys. This session is resonating as part of advocacy for the male gender as the global community marks Day of the Boy Child. Utima Chibong in this report domesticates the theme of the International Day.
Many Nigerians believe that more attention is being given to the girl child and women than the boys, thereby neglecting their potential. Gender researchers say this is a misnomer and it should be corrected.
Government would sink resources to raising the girl child, then the same resources, even times 2, should be zinc to raise the boy child. Because when you raise the girls and then allow the boys to groom themselves, then there will be setbacks in marriages. There will be imbalance because there will be serious problem.
However, as communities around the globe celebrate the boy child with the theme, building self-esteem in boys, stand up, be heard, be seen. The day emphasizes the importance of supporting the well-being of boys and addressing the challenges they face.
In a Christian way, because the Bible said that the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom.
Them should make sure they at least they go to school, they work.
And for our parents, we should also try and train and groom some boys, because right now the amount of boys that are indulging into cultism is now high. So we should try and make the government try and reason with these young boys that are growing now. They should try and stop all these cults because it's not actually good.
If a boy child has a good parenting, I believe that all this cultism, keeping bad companies, or the way they talk to their parents, it's going to cut them.
But how much of a support has the boy child received from stakeholders in Nigeria?
Good words, positive words should be spoken to boys. Not that every child you see that is a boy maybe misbehave, you say, look at this cultist, look at this armed robber. Maybe somebody with BAs, somebody that, so to say, doesn't have clothes to wear. Some of the boys don't have clothes to wear. That's why you see them always with big pullover, big clothes. I interrupted one of them and said, why do you like wearing this? This thing does not, he said, I don't have.
Recognizing and harnessing the potential of the boy, celebrating his contributions to society, as well as advocating his rights and equality are integral parts of the global observance. The Akwa Ibom State government is not left out of the celebration as it rolls out plans for the boy child through the Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Welfare.
A platform like CCRN, they are partners with the Ministry of Women Affairs. They go around to talk and sensitize the boys. Yes, there are such platforms, and the ministry is the mother of all sensitization when it comes to issues like this. We are not taking it for granted. If a boy child is abused and it's brought to our notice, all we need is speak up. If it is brought to our notice, we will take that child to hospital. We will conduct tests and we will get the child treated, and we will further embark on arrest of the perpetrator.
As the world gives the boy child his pride of place with hopes of contributing to all-round development, Nigerians are calling for stronger support systems that will help encourage safe spaces for boys to express themselves in right perspectives. In Uyo, Utube Achibon, NTA News.
Thank you, Utube. To end the news, a recap of the major stories. President Tinubu has sought Senate approval of 1.481 trillion naira Rivers State budget. You also heard in the news that Nigerian Institute of Public Relations has installed Governor Umoeno as its patron. That's the package this morning. Thanks for watching.
Dai wuru kaiden nyen Tinubu ayem yap from the Senate e no nyemme no Rivers State biara ko oseme trillion naira ken mobile ebe ori on the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations say mera dai wuru kara steremi atekpana no item ukangini songi demo ukangini songi demo mbo ya ikob membo songi ni oba seneme min kere wisdom check up adai wuru kar teremi teu moi no tabo ki mo so ka isu inanga membo be no fono so mbono ado ki mo idi bo e woroko itu fo te wona ma ko ndo wonte kida di kan nambo anyaka tangami kini ufo te me ibori on te Nigerian Institute of Public Relations ekenia bono mo kombo ngina nam ya idio ke e mai me kanya ate panana item
ado dai wore bo idio te Nigerian Institute of Public Relations Dr. Ike Neliagu akapena dai wuru karakter me tu moino ado te panana ibo item itu moino kini akatang ikono tuwu ama ko bi na mesede aba okpono ebogodo ina onye anyo onwo abokimo ya inanga mempo ya asa kekem membedi mugono mpo adi nwa mimo atepana na item kaba mempo se nyenanga kaba mempo sukaramo ananga ke ufani swaiba nyema di andobo ukare modi suka kaiso inanga mempo benu fono sok mbono wu ado imoidi bo e woro ko itu foto on ma ko ndo makip bo nam je idion e yai ben adi namadu e ke simotat e di met mo fambon ana ate e kamotum e noy bogodo wisdom Jacob Rombok NT
adai wuru foto media ngate Federal Safety Commission Edward Ediete ano iteme bo yang bono sisa ko song akmana ban me wala moto e krebo ki mi sa ko song fo na ba atoro amo edi ni una ma ko song anya ga na iteme mi kini e ke na ma ntobe ntie ga biara ke ko song ti ko bo ba ka ya ko mo mi ito kambo mi
ufo to medio ngakente Federal Road Safety Corps edo more sege mpo banga adinam yakunu mo ko song isanga 3 mono wenyo e kaisang kifuro ye kemem uton tagado ansida yuwur ufagutumo mi ke state Akwa Ibom aboke munmo aba ku me usenu ifanga mi ato kentak mem kpotong itie ame baga kusongo mi ndero mi anam yak mimo idi diong usongo mi manatoro mone wata usong esangam fon anye sokodi andobo ufagutum mimo esoga kaiso di kanbo kesion udwa unmo usong isang estate mi ame togi idio usong adu tuma me na ma kusongo mi aya mana wam yak mono wo e waru songo mi isanga mfon tutwa kemini e me benge kirem ari nam songo ndautum ari gisit mentong dudu kwenini ufagutum Federal Road Safety Corps FRSC kibibio ina akeri yuka state Akwa Ibom ina mutum manatoro unumo kusong isang atre ma wenye sanga kusong kifuro ye kemem mi ku fotum NTA abasenya ekpeyon
Kangin bon de trembo ba sa me rotutum bubro yon kan kai tia ba ri temaki ko membo fa ni tonyin tutu inero